worldwide viewers. I'm Jacqueline, and I'm one of the summer interns here at the Bears Center. And welcome to our enrichment program. We do an enrichment at 11, 1, and 4 every day. And it's just a little thing we do to help our bears practice the skills that they would use in the wild. Today, our two bears, Lucky, who is on the right, and Holly, who is on the left, we are giving them what we call tubes. And in there, we just put a little bit of goodies in there. We have a trail mix, which contains dried cranberries, salmon-flavored dog food, and some nuts. And I believe there's some grapes in there as well. If you look at Holly over here, she's rolling the tube with her paw, and that allows her to get all the nuts and goodies out of that tube. If you see, she's picking them up individually with her tongue. Black bears have a 6 to 7 inch long tongue that's really sticky, and that allows them to pick up their food without getting all the extra stuff around it, such as rocks and dirt that they just don't want on their food. Lucky's moving the tube with his nose and picking it up with his mouth and just kind of fiddling with it, trying to get all those goodies out. While they're doing that, I'm just going to talk about our two bears we have up here. Lucky, he is our 9-year-old neutered male. He came to us in 2007 when he was 7 months old. Lucky, we believe, was taken out of his den as a young cub, and he was found one day wandering around the town. Fish and Game went and picked him up and sent him to a rehabilitation center where he was deemed unreleasable. When a bird is deemed unreleasable, there's only two options for them, either euthanasia or find a forever home. We heard about Lucky's situation, and we thought he would make a great ambassador bear, so we brought him here at the Bear Center. Lucky got his name because the day after we got him, he was scheduled to be euthanized. So we're lucky that he's here, and we're lucky to have him. Holly's our youngest bear here at the Bear Center. She is 3 years old and came to us in 2013 when she was 11 months old. Holly is from Arkansas, and she was separated from her mom due to a wildfire. A nice gentleman who meant very well wanted Holly to survive. He picked her up, but he brought her into his home, which is not allowed. And so Fish and Game found out, and they confiscated her and sent her to a rehabilitation center in Tennessee, where she was also deemed unreleasable. Holly got her name because she came to us in December during the holiday season. And there's also a berry that bears forage for in the wild called a hollyberry, which is where she got her name as well. Looks like Holly right now went to Lucky's enrichment too, and is looking to see if Lucky left anything. And she's just moving around with her paws. She's standing on top of it and rolling it with her two front paws, trying to get all those extra goodies out. We do have a third bear here at the center. His name is Ted. Ted is our 19-year-old male, and he was born and raised legally in captivity. He came to us in 2007 as well when he was 9 years old. If you would like to learn more about Ted, we do have a behind-the-scenes tour at 2 and 3 o'clock where you can learn a lot more about Ted. All right. Some people might have heard at the 11 o'clock, we are getting a fourth bear here at the Bear Center. It is a female, and she's coming here all the way from Kentucky. She is en route, and we expect her sometime this evening. And we're all very excited to welcome her. Looks like Lucky now is eating some grass over by the pond. And Holly's moving back over to Lucky's enrichment toy. Here at the Bear Center, we do have 2.5 acres for the bears to roam around and play in. It's all natural, except for the front here where we have the pond and the waterfalls and our scale, which we weigh our bears every Friday to make sure they're at a good and healthy weight. their black bears are omnivores, and their diet mainly consists of vegetation, such as berries and plants and nuts. Only 10% of their diet is protein, which they get from ant and bee larvae. A cool myth that some people think is that bears like honey. That's actually not true. They go into the beehives mainly to get the immature bees, and the honey is just kind of like a little extra treat for them, but they're not going in the beehive for the honey. They're going in there for the immature bees. Like Holly is still playing with Lucky's enrichment toy. Looks like there might be some few extra goodies still in there. And Lucky's just looking around. He looks like he might be, oh, nope, he's walking over to Holly Bear. Lucky's just moseying on around, having a good old time. For the visitors here at the Bear Center, if you're looking for something else to do, we do have a theater where we do play 2 movies on the hour. We have the Bear Walker and the 3 Little Bears. Right now, if you look at the viewing windows, looks like Holly and Lucky are playing. Well, you can tell when a bear is playing, because when bears play, they do not make any sound. We also have here at the Bear Center, we just opened our Northwoods Ecology Hall, which allows you to go and see what other wildlife is around here in Ely, Minnesota. If you look and you just saw Lucky, you saw that he was standing there with his mouth open. Bears have a sense organ on the top of their upper in the roof of their mouth, so when you see a black bear and they're walking and they have their mouth open, they're actually smelling all the smells around them. Holly and Lucky right now are playing. They're just goofing around. For the visitors here, if you are looking for any other wildlife or even our viewers here in Ely, we do have a wolf center where they have 4 ambassador wolves, and they just got 2 wolf pups, which I believe are now able to be viewed on a webcam, and I believe they do some educational programs with them there as well. Holly and Lucky looks like they went inside some brush and looks like they're playing and tumbling around in there. Whoop! Someone looks like they just got tossed around. Here comes Holly Bear walking on out of the brush, and Lucky as well. Lucky and Holly have been in a very playful mood these past few days. Yesterday, if you were here, you got they were playing around in the front by the viewing windows for about a good 15 minutes, which was quite a sight to see. Oh, but then they're running around right now, playing in the brush over by the rock den. Here at the Bear Center, we do have some up trees very well. If you see a black mother bear in the wild with cubs, she'll usually be by a white pine, and they're usually by the white pine because they have white pines have very sturdy bark, and that allows the bear cubs to climb up there very quickly if their mom senses any danger. And Lucky and Holly right now are running around and playing. And it looks like Holly's trying to head back, so it looks like they're trying to round up. So I guess I'll round up too. Thank you for everyone who listened. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.